Hi traders, this is Sin with the New Level Trading Report for Tuesday, May 17th. The Dow pulled back today, but the Nasdaq eked out a small gain. The Dow was down on disappointing news from Hewlett-Packard and other soft U.S. data that Brian discussed this morning in his pre-market update. He got things started with a look at our FinViz Elite tool and reported the results of this morning's housing numbers, which were down just over 10%, as well as industrial production, which had a 0% gain over the last reporting period. I wanted to take a quick look at our bubble study, and as you can see, Massey was up almost 4%. The financials led today with Wells Fargo a little over 3%. Capital One almost 2.5%. Fifth Third was up. Obviously JPM and Zion Bank. Google led the way in technology today with an almost 12-point gain. Let's take a look at the decliners for the day, and as we mentioned, Hewlett-Packard was the largest decliner with a 7% decline in disappointing guidance. Also, Janus Capital was down a little over 6%, as well as Micron Technologies with almost a 6% decline. TJ Maxx had earnings today, and they are down a little over 4%. Also, Caterpillar down almost 4% as well. Since we're here, let's take a quick look at the futures after hours. Obviously, the Dow was down almost 68 points today, but as you can see, it's up about 21 points in after hours trading. As you can see too, the major indices are all up at least a bit, so we'll wait to see how that works tomorrow at the open. Let's get to looking at Dawn's trades for the day, and as you can see, I have a chart of Baidu here. Dawn had 3 trades to the upside on Baidu, and all profitable for a $4,200 gain. Let's look at the daily, and as you can see, I always like that it comes right into this nice support area here with a nice topping, or I'm sorry, a bottoming tail. So we can at least, obviously this is a little bit of uncertainty with this topping tail and bottoming tail, so we'll wait to see if this comes up at least to this 50-period moving average, or if it does indeed break through this nice congestion and support area. He also had a nice trade with Netflix to the down, or I'm sorry, to the upside for a $1,500 gain, and as you can see, had a nice double bottom and trended up throughout the day. The daily also looking interesting. We're above the 50-period moving average with a nice topping or bottoming tail on low volume, so we'll wait to see if that at least gets up into this area here. Don also had, he paired some of his gains with losses on a CME bear call spread and on several Russell futures trades. So let's take a look at the Russell, and as you can see, just a lot of chop, probably more chop than I've seen in recent days. Just had a difficult time trading this. If we look at the daily, again, we're still holding this head and shoulders neckline here, and we actually ended up with a spinning top, which again is more indecision on a little bit above average volume, so we'll wait to see if we resolve to the up or downside, but at this point definitely lots of indecision. Looking at the S&P futures, you can see still lots and lots of chop today, a difficult day to trade the futures. The daily chart, we actually ended up with a doji. We actually pulled below that 50-period moving average on the daily, which is pretty important, although we ended up almost even for the day. In after hours trading, it looks like we're, as I said, up just a little bit. As far as tomorrow's economic news, we have the mortgage index, crude inventories, and the FOMC minutes. Earnings for tomorrow, a slew of retailers. Target, which is TGT, Staples, which is SPLS, Limited Brands, LTD, Hot, which is Hot Topic, Deere, which is DE, ANF, which is Abercrombie and Fitch, And after today's less than stellar guidance on retailers, it will be interesting to see how these retailers perform tomorrow. As always, I'd like to leave you with a little screenshot of our website, www.newleveltraders.com. If you have any questions about our website or membership, please feel free to call Brian at the number on our website. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.